Hello, I am. I'm sorry, Hola. I just said that to piss off Crane. Next part of the intro. I'm pretty sure I did this right. Hello, welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Well, welcome back to Zelda Speedruns. We're about to see Game 2 of the quarterfinals for the winner's bracket on the Windbreaker Randomizer tournament. And all I really want to do is stop talking and hand it out to your commentator. So, goodbye!
Hello again, everybody.
We are.
I guess I should explain this. I am just a temporary commentator. The correct commentator, Kulfra, is going to be a little bit late, so I'll be covering for them, and then once they show up, I will head on out. So.
And I am your other commentator today, Koala, and I'm not going to be heading out in the middle of this race. You're stuck with me for the next roughly 2 hours. Correct commentator, Kulfra. CCC. So yeah, we're gonna get into game 2 between Gymnast and Claireeon.
Yep, should be a very, very fun time. Obviously, game 1, Gymnast did have a pretty comfortable lead by the end, but it's always there's always a chance for Claire to come back. So
that is true. The series is not over until the games are played. And Jim kindly reminding us which game this is.
He is saying round 2, so
round 2. Where do you think we're gonna start, Snacks? What island?
Let's see. Last game was Starbelt. I'm gonna say, I'll say Rockspire Isle. I don't know.
Rockspire. All right, we're betting on Rockspire as we get into it. Ooh, Bomb Island.
Bomb. Okay.
Well, you know,
I didn't check Cubs if he was on file 2 or not.
You know, it's it was not very close to Rockspire, but we'll take the guess. But it looks like both of them going to be heading straight to the Bomb Island submarine. Makes a lot of sense if you start here.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that Bokoblin almost trolling Claire, but Jim getting that sword out of that Bokoblin's hand really quickly.
Oh yeah.
Save those frames? Absolutely.
Come on, you think scrolling down to file 2 every time? That adds up to like a few seconds, you know? You gotta save all the frames. This Din's Pearl.
Oh, perfect. No tot G.
Another no touch. Wow, this is gonna be a jet seed. My god.
Yeah.
DRC, Forbidden Woods, and Forsaken Fortress. I believe this is the fastest dungeon set.
Yeah, these are the 3 fastest dungeons in the game pretty easily.
Yeah, so we could very easily see a another sub 140 for Jim.
Oh, Jim warping straight to Windfall, but Claire opting to sail, looks like, over to Cabana.
Interesting play here.
Yeah, it should probably roll clip to get the chest on Waterfall here.
Yeah. We did see this from last game. It ended up being Cabana Deed, which was kind of funny, so
yeah.
We'll see if she ends up if it works out for her, but
you know, this could be something really good that might get her a pretty big advantage.
Oh yeah. If this is good, this could be a very nice start.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Maggie giving us her
love. Yeah. Which dungeons is it? It is Dragon Roost Cavern, Forbidden Woods, and Forsaken Fortress. Ooh,
no, just a treasure chart. Feels bad.
Both picking up treasure charts at roughly the same time.
Yep. Claire did, however, soft reset out of it. Since we'll still need that chest anyway to possibly break into Cabana, so
yeah, it's nothing. Might as well just save scum it.
Yep.
And Claire now going to make her way to Windfall.
Yep. So far, nothing too special, but we still got Tingle, so.
So far, the most interesting thing we've found has been Din's Pearl with no tot G and logic. So,
right. But we do get a shout out to our boy Dean Machine, so feels good.
That's true. Starting off strong with his Pearl. Oh, a wallet on outset. Not outset. What am I saying? Windfall. All right, Claire gonna get some love from Maggie too.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. So far, very interesting windfall here. Yeah. So while
Yeah,
it gives you a mail, so that's the only reason why it's in logic.
Yeah. And it's nice to get early because it means if you store rupees, you'll probably notice it more easily. And a mirror shield from Tingle.
Always a good find early.
Especially in a Tingle just giving us
Wow.
gifts.
That is a very loaded Tingle.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's nice to find Mirror Shield early in any seed, but with no Earth Temple in Logic, it means you're more likely to be able to greed out Angular for a while.
Oh, yeah.
And that's nice, because double dipping that island feels terrible. Yeah, exactly. Knowing you'll probably get one trip to Angular, really nice.
Of course, we did see last seed that we got Mirror Shield pretty early and still was a double dip, so...
I mean, there are still some weird things like hook shot on Angular Peak and then leaf in Angular Cave that can still happen, but it's not super likely. Oh.
And some self-promo.
Yeah, Tingle keeping a statue of himself locked away in his jail. Do you think that's why he's in jail? Did he steal the gold to make that?
That's very possible. Tingle he's a fishy dude, so I don't know.
And another Tingle statue in the mail from that wallet.
Nice simultaneous item grabs by our runners, but...
Yeah. He killed someone and bribed the police. That's likely. He was in jail with a shield and a ranged weapon. That's kind of not what you want your prisoner to have, right?
Yeah, he was a medieval sniper. He
Alright, Gymnast going to be making his way up to Northern Fairy Island sub. Really, really common to do after Windfall in Season 4.
Yep. Always is a nice, good opening here. After that, we'll probably see a little bit more route divergence.
Mm-hmm. I would expect a pretty early 6-Eye Reef sub from Claire. I know she likes...
Yep.
She likes knocking that sub out of the way early, and that's usually where she gets rupees to check things like Beetle.
Yeah.
And also, with that early bow, Cyclos and 6-Eye Reef sub route together pretty easily.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Haley bringing it up there.
Jim playing it safe again, just going, grabbing the last rope.
Definitely, you know, if you've ever fallen down there, you really want to keep playing it safe the next time.
Yeah, it feels really bad when you do fall, but...
Oh,
just
only a treasure chart.
We could see Jim possibly, we could see Jim possibly store Mother and Child and go do Cyclos outside.
He could do that. Oh, maybe that's what he will do. He is warping to Mother and Child right now.
Yeah. I know he typically likes getting it done early-ish. Nope, just gonna open it.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
And another uses pearl.
Yeah. Found the 2 pearls we don't need.
Right.
Or that don't do anything for us. We might not need furores anyway.
Claire, that was a little monka-ass.
But she gets that ledge grab.
That wasn't what I was worried about. Her jump before that was a little sketchy.
Yeah,
but she got it.
Gymnast heading straight to Dragon Roost Island there. Probably going to be picking up all these checks. Do you think he'll go to flight control pretty early?
It's very possible. We don't have a whole lot to do paw print with, so I could see him going straight there from here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then
the last
Pearl on Wind Shrine. Nice.
Wow. Okay. Pearl City, apparently.
A nice Sphere 1 hop across, but luckily Tachi's not in Logic, so it does not matter. And yeah, it
Ooh,
looks like
Jim.
Claire.
Okay.
Yeah, going straight to flight control. And Claire's soft reset out of that submarine back to Windfall to catch Cyclos here with that bow.
Makes a lot of sense.
Really nice to be able to do that when you find a bow on Windfall.
Oh yeah.
And she takes down the Tornado Frog.
The big frog. If Hopacross actually has Greg, that would be hilarious. But
If Hopacross has Greg, I hope Hopacross has Trevor, personally. Gymnast just gonna clean out some chews. Cyclos giving us love.
did he get that second hit on that reserve? I didn't hear.
I'm not sure. It looks like he did.
I have Claire's audio. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and Claire gonna pick up Salvage Core here too.
Yep.
Easy to forget that so many people route them in at Pauper, and it's kind of easy to forget they're at some other islands too.
Yeah, I know everybody. Everybody thinks about Paw Print, but
Yeah, everyone thinks, you know, where's Salvage Core? No one thinks how's Salvage Core.
true.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
The leaf on flight control sub. Oh no.
Oh god.
A pretty gross location for Leaf too.
That is,
I know a lot of people just want Leaf for that sub.
That's the only sub in the game that I'm like, if I don't find Leaf before going there, and it's in there, I actually sometimes FF the seed. Just out of rage.
Yeah. And Claire heading to 6-eye sub.
Yep. Luckily, it does have the bow to knock the spear out of the Moblin's hand, so...
Gets that Moblin down. Meanwhile, Gymnast heading to Dragon Roost Island.
Surprisingly... Oh.
Oh, getting
Never
money. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was a
like,
little confused.
He knows Rock Hop. I know he does, but...
I would have been shocked if he goes into DRC at this point.
Yeah, I doubt. Until he gets grapple, I doubt he would.
Yeah. No grappling hook in the overworld with so much available to him still, but
Yeah.
okay, the money I get. I didn't even know there was a yellow rupee in there. And Ghost Ship chart there at 6-eye Reef sub.
Claire can go ahead and do that right away.
Yeah, she'll probably be able to pick that up at Crescent. But
Yeah.
will she have Leaf by that? That's the question, because Leaf will speed up Ghost Ship significantly.
Yeah, I don't know how anxious she's going to be to go do flight control.
Yeah, exactly. Especially now that she has Ghost Ship chart, so that just west of Dragon Roost looks a little more attractive.
Right. Jim actually falls down.
But
Does
he has
save
the
it,
Leaf.
though.
Yeah. That Leaf made a nice backup for it.
Mm-hmm.
And
there's the grapple hook. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so DRC's completely open. Jim,
Yeah.
don't. Jim, don't. Okay. Ooh. I thought for a second Jim was actually going to save warp, but I was going to be like, if you soft-locked yourself...
Yeah, we still don't know what he stored there at top of Boulder, but it looks like...
We do not.
It looks like he might be heading straight to Dragon Roost Island. Maybe getting more money here.
Yeah. Might be checking Beetle before he heads in.
Oh, smart.
That also gives him his item from Boulder.
Mm-hmm. And he still hasn't checked his wallet mail either.
He has...
Not wallet mail, sorry, Feror's Pearl mail.
Yeah, right. Ooh, Boomerang.
And the
Okay.
Boomerang, nice. Yeah, it is definitely possible. Claire finding this grappling hook here, she might head straight into Dragon Roost Cavern.
Yeah, it's very, very possible. We could see our runners high five in DRC here, but as a shard was stored by Jim.
Ooh, was it, in fact?
Yeah. Just got some Jerry Flushed in the chat for
And Cabana Deed on letter from Kamali's dad.
Okay.
Wow.
It really depends on what Claire is feeling here. If she wants to go
Yeah.
straight for it, yeah.
She definitely can just finish Dragon Roost Cavern now with that bow and that grappling hook. It looks like Gymnast is going to be heading straight in there. Some runners I know, yeah, it looks like Claire, opting to clear out some more Overworld first. Unfortunately, going the opposite direction of her leaf.
Well, not the end of the world, but
Yeah.
certainly, it is much easier for us to yell at her, no, go do that, but...
Yeah, I know. And Gymnast
Jim does have grapple, but his tracker is slacking.
Jim also has Boomerang that he got from, I think, doesn't he? Yeah, he did buy it. And Claire's going to pick up that mail, too, get her deed as well. But Jim, a super, super fast Dragon Roost Cavern dip, the seed, but very understandable with just, you know, getting that bow and that grapple so fast.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the leaf, too.
No, I mean, you have everything you need to full clear.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go straight Forbidden Woods if you wanted to right after, but...
That's true.
Not that I think the runners will, but...
Yeah, still having no sword,
yeah, no
makes-
weapon is definitely...
definitely makes the dungeons a little bit more difficult to make your way through, but it is possible. But Claire going to be checking Scale the Wall and Paw Print pretty early on here.
That is a good point. And Jim has been running Wind Waker 100, where they don't have a sword for DRC, so...
Oh, that is true. That is true.
He's probably very comfortable doing this.
Oh, a bait bag
bait bag.
there.
Okay. Oh no.
Ooh.
That was
Jim
a little
manages
close.
to make that sort of...
And
And a delivery bag.
Wow. What is the seed so far? Is this like the first time a Cub seed has actually been decent?
Maybe. It's giving us fast dungeons. It's giving us so many items.
I mean, we're still missing 4 swords and 2 bows and a bunch
Yeah.
of shards, so...
But, you know...
And
Oh,
there's
Trevor!
Trevor! Second race in a row with Trevor make an appearance.
Nice. You love to see it.
We love to see that.
Oh, does Gymnast... Yeah, realizing now that he doesn't have anything on him to break those boards, but
Nope.
he should know you can use this stick on fire.
To answer your question, Basil, Trevor is the Tingle Rainbow Extra Valuable Optional Rupee.
Yeah.
It's our extremely long and complicated acronym for him, but it's the reward in vanilla for doing all 5 Tingle statues.
Jim had a bit of trouble getting that stick out of that Bokoblin's hands, but luckily there's enough objects in this room he was able to go pick up a rock and knock it down.
Yeah, it's the Rainbow Rupee, but we have a very long and complicated name.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, Happy Pride, everybody, but...
We do have names for a lot of the rupees.
We don't have names for the purples, or basically the yellows and above. We don't have our names for.
Yeah. I just call them their flavor. You know, lemon rupee, cherry rupee,
Grape Rupee, like that.
grape rupee. Yeah, exactly.
I can see it.
Claire having trouble with the most difficult thing in the game, opening chests.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking.
It's harder than canon, let's be real.
Ooh, and the skull hammer there.
That is a very nice... Oh no, Jim.
He gets it.
Got blindsided by the fire there.
Ooh. Claire's day-night cycle in a bit of an awkward position.
Yeah.
There it is.
Luckily she does know not to play Song of Passing. But...
Oh yeah, I've definitely seen people do that before. And they ask, wait, it was day. Why is it day again?
Yep. Hit 5:30 or whatever. And
Ooh, but a nice quick kill on that Wizrobe. And the
Yep.
Mirror Shield to make killing the pose a bit easier. It does. Does make
small key for
Ghost
Jim.
Chip. Nice. More small keys. Jim opting not to go backwards, I assume because
Nope.
getting
Gonna
to
go for
Dark
small
Room
keys,
with
too.
this layout, yeah.
This play makes a lot of sense from Jim.
Hmm. That was, in fact, a slick Ghost Ship, Claire. Making pretty quick work of it.
I did not see what was on Ghost Ship, though.
It was a purple rupee.
Oh.
A grape rupee, sorry.
Wait, what do you call orange rupees then? Because that's its flavor. Is it
Yes.
just orange then?
Yeah.
That was a little stressful
Ooh.
for Jim, but
Jim, yeah. Is
Gonna
he
go
going
for
all the
the-
way up?
he's doing the right side of it. I've seen this.
Okay. Yeah, I've just never seen this strategy for small key skip, but this is a sub. Leaf
gets
does
you a
make
bunch of
huge
hide right away.
difference.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Leaf makes a huge difference on this sub, so Claire's definitely gonna eat this minute that
Yeah.
this sub takes. That Jim will be able to just skip.
And that's the map, I believe. Yep.
Yeah. He still could have stored a key in the rat room there.
Yep.
We don't know yet.
We'll find out soon enough.
But Claire, having a nice break time to think on that ladder.
You know, gotta get the route ready in your head.
Oh, and the hook shot.
Wow, this is a very quick seed at this rate.
Yeah. At this point, it's like, where are the swords? Because those are what matter now.
Yeah.
Maybe on Jim's screen right now. Has Jim voided out? I didn't manage to see.
Jim hasn't voided yet, so that's why we don't know if he stored a key.
Yeah. And Chris, thank you for that raid with the party of 8.
Welcome on in, everybody. This is the Wind Waker Randomizer Season 4 Winners Bracket Quarterfinals. We have Gymnast86 and Claireeon going at it.
Mhm.
Jim did take game 1, so this is our second game today. And if it's and if he wins this, it'll be all over. If Claire wins it, there will be a game 3 on a to be determined date.
Yeah, Jim gonna hit the lava right here to void out.
I don't
Check
mind
if
this.
he did. Yeah. He still needs to get that item, so. Nope, was no
Okay.
small key.
So basement is a key.
Always good information.
And there's the
and
sword.
The first sword.
Wow. Okay. And it looks like he also stored a statue, so...
Oh, did he really? With how early the grapple and the leaf were, that's probably our first sword logically too.
Yeah.
And while Claire on Cliff Plat didn't manage to see if she stored anything, but I don't believe she's checked from Cliff Plat Inner.
Nope, not yet.
Forbidden Woods is all in logic though too, right? That is true. Forbidden Woods was also all in logic, but because the grappling hook was leaf locked, Forbidden Woods and Dragon Roost Cavern, and the boomerang was also on Beetle. They're kind of both dungeons are kind of just all the same sphere at this point. That is true. Going backwards in DRC does save more time.
Yeah.
But the question is, will she get that leaf before she goes into Dragon Roost Cavern now?
Right.
She knows that Leaf can't be behind grappling hook from getting that grappling hook there, but the Leaf, even knowing that, Leaf could be in Dragon Roost Cavern still, as far as she knows. Also, a nice second piece of cheese there for Jim.
And nothing in Bird's Peak. Nice big key spot, actually.
Looks like Claire stored Wind God's Aria at some point at Cliff Plateau.
So unfortunately, Jim does have to go all the way up here to check mini boss, but honestly, he could store the chest and drop down. So
yeah, did find all the dungeon items. Although I think his last dungeon item was the big key, so
it was, yeah.
Tells me he was probably planning on just coming and opening this anyway.
I don't know if... I guess he didn't get that storage. It was pretty close.
Wouldn't be the compass? No, Jim already has the compass. You can see by the treasure chest on his mini-map.
Yep.
But Claire being our first runner here to dip down to Outset Island. And a Triforce chart.
Nothing else in DRC, but honestly, getting a sword.
Yeah, a sword and a shard. Yeah. Kind of hard to complain.
Yeah. Gonna go right ahead and beat some Goma, and we'll see what Outset has.
Ooh, and Claire getting a nice roll clip to get straight into the loading zone for Mesa's house there.
Claire does not have power bracelets, so she can't eat the pig.
Yeah, that's true. She, unless she finds power bracelets right under Link's house or in Jaboon's cave.
Yeah.
The pig yeet might have to happen later. Meanwhile, Gymnast doing Goma. Quite a cutscene of a boss fight.
Yeah.
Looks like he wants to get a heart just for some safety there. Oh, they're storing a feather in the basement. Weird. Okay. And Claire now also going to go for this roll clip to get into Jaboon Caves. It is golden, that's true. I guess it is valuable. And, ooh, a very clean roll clip there. First try to get down through Outset Island to swim to Jaboon's cave. Meanwhile, Jim going to get this last grapple onto Valu's tail. Ooh, doesn't fall in the lava. That was close. And Jaboon Cave, dead as always.
Yeah, I don't know how many times I've ever seen that actually have something.
I feel like if I ever see Jaboon's Cave have something, I'm shocked.
It's a 50-50. It either does or it doesn't.
Yeah. It's the worst 50-50 there could be. Looks like Claire now going to be heading to Horseshoe Island. Gonna do some leafless golf, I think.
Yeah.
Gymnast taking out Goma pretty easily.
So at the bottom of the trackers, you'll see there are 3 pictures that have Triforce, like the yellow triangles. And inside the game, you'll see, when you open up the map, you'll see 3 like blue outlines of those squares.
Exactly. That's how our runners know which dungeons they do and do not need to do. Well, Jim now finished with Dragon Roost Cavern.
Yep.
A nice quick dungeon to get out of the way.
Yeah, all 3 of our dungeons today are going to be nice and short, so...
Yeah. And Claire, a smooth, leafless golf this race.
Oh, yeah.
Making it look easy, and I can promise you it's not.
I will say though, I do have to give her a dance game. She got a 0 on her round of golf. That's kind of cheating, but
Well, she got 2. She got the first one, the third one. Oh, and it's a
guess.
shard. Required golf. Artemis is quaking.
that is one of our first times we've seen golf actually be required.
Yeah, it's not common. I can tell you that much. Hate to see it. And Claire now gonna head straight up to Diamond Step.
Makes a lot of sense. Unfortunately, can't really do any of the fast starts, but
Well, Gymnast looks like Gymnast sailed all the way from Dragon Roost up to Crescent Moon Submarine. Yeah.
yeah.
Is gonna save. I'll be honest, not sure what Gymnast is doing here.
Refilling magic.
Oh, smart. I didn't even notice he was out.
Also, welcome on in, Colfro.
Welcome, Kolfra.
Okay, it appears
I'm
there's
really
some
sorry
migration.
I'm late.
Up there we go.
There you go.
I tried my best to get here in time, but
Don't worry about it.
real life issues. But yeah, how's it going?
Going pretty well. We seem to have a bit of a zooming along seed.
So far it's a jet speed, but
Yeah. 3 fast dungeons. Our runners have already found a lot of items. Pretty exciting if you ask me.
No, none of the temple.
Yep, no temple in this race. They did have Earth Temple in their first race today. Jim gonna pick up his skull hammer there at Crescent and his hook shot from the sub he got just a minute ago.
Ooh.
And declare what is in Diamond Step. Ooh, double magic. Nice to find.
Double magic does help a lot.
That's true. And Claire, it looks like, yeah, Claire will be going for a super swim. So if you are photosensitive, there's going to be some flashing and we'll let you know when you can look back. And Lanamphy, thank you very much for that raid. Welcome on in.
Rate of 5. Thank you.
Claire looks like she will be swimming into Islet of Steel here, and Jim heading to Pawprint, gonna pick up his bags. I still love 2 bags and Trevor. We already know are in Pawprint.
and yes, Claire does have a nice rupee count, just to please everybody in chat.
Nice. Ooh, looks like she did miss that super swim though. That's unfortunate.
Yep, looks like she's just gonna.
And the super
Warp
swim
out.
is over for anyone who was looking away. Gonna head now to Greatfish. Be the first we see of this island from anybody. Jim picking up his bait bag. Jim can actually get all the checks here with the leaf. If he whether or not he opts for it, we'll have to see. But it is possible for him to finish this island in one trip here. Picking up both his bags. Claire opting for friendly fire strats. Trying to get under the cannon boat, but it gets killed by its comrades too soon. And Gymnast picking up Trevor.
Claire managed to get in pretty early.
Yeah, wasn't too painful of a process there for Claire.
Yeah.
And Gymnast opting not to get right boulder here on his first trip. Gonna come back later. Claire finding another Triforce shard there, an Islet of Steel.
That's an interesting play from Gymnast. Right?
Mm-hmm. from Isle of Seal. It looks like Claire, not willing to greet out Needle Rock any longer, has had the bait bag for quite a while. And Jim gonna come check Cyclos, and we know he's gonna get some nice love from Cyclos, thanks to Claire. Ooh, but Jim pretty low on arrows. He can't afford to miss too many times here. Gets one hit in. Gets 2 hits in. Gets 3 hits in. You don't need more than 3 if you hit all your shots.
Cyclist is very hard sometimes. Shot.
Yeah, he can kind of troll you by moving up and down if you're not careful. Claire using the Seagull here on Needle Rock to come hit this switch. Just kind of accepting that she'll probably have to eat the 2 trips over here to Needle Rock. And gets a Tingle statue. And where does Claire go from here? It looks like she might be heading to Cabana, I would assume, based on warping to Tower of the Gods.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and hop on mute here, but I will be around if you guys need me.
All right, Snacks, thank you very much.
Of course.
Thank you.
It looks like Gymnast down here at 5-star Submarine, I believe?
It's a nice gamble.
Or is this 6-eye? This is 6-eye.
I think it's 6 eyes, yeah.
I saw the raft and I
Claire
did think it was weird he would be at. Yeah. Claire going Cabana. She did check the chest up here earlier. Gymnast getting his ghost ship chart now.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah. We already know that the ghost ship only leads to a purple rupee, but... Oh, that's right. Claire does have deed and delivery bag. I forgot. She doesn't have to cheat her way into the Cabana at all.
No cheating, Mr. Is he a maid? Butler? I guess?
The doorman. I guess. He kind of... We see him in both a maid and a butler outfit, so maybe a jack of all trades.
That's true, you know?
Claire, some nice jump attacks with the hammer. Gets those gates down pretty quickly. It looks like Gymnast checking that ghost ship chart, just knowing he'll be able to get it whenever he goes there. And fire ice arrows in Cabana for Claire. That's a very nice find.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Will definitely help when she goes back to DRC.
Yeah. But the question is, will she get her leaf before Dragon Roost Cavern? And I'm starting to think she might not.
What was Leaf?
Flight control sub.
Ooh.
And they had a bow on Tingle. So Jim checked it pretty early.
Knowing Claire, she'll probably last check that.
Yeah. Well, she'll check it before Fire Mountain at least.
Yeah.
And the models do not mess with the collision as far as I'm aware. Yeah, it's just cosmetic. Claire going straight down from getting those fire ice at Cabana. 1 square south to check out Ice Ring here.
It's not a bad play.
Yeah.
Definitely worth doing.
Unfortunately, doesn't have the leaf to speed it up that little bit, but
Yeah.
Gymnast now also going to Cabana here. He will get his fire ice in just a moment. Ooh, Claire not making that cycle.
Yeah, without Leaf, it's quite difficult making the cycle.
Definitely is. Gymnast, some clean jump slashes with the hammer to get those gates down. Talks to the
Right.
floor. We've all done it.
Very clean overall, though.
Yeah,
Those
absolutely.
Those rats definitely cause some issues.
Oh, for sure. Sometimes it feels like you spend an eternity trying to not target rats. And Claire gets her first sword there in Ice Ring as Gymnast picks up his Fire Ice.
Ooh, didn't hook shot.
Mm-hmm. A nice use of the hook shot. And Claire gonna head straight down to Angular 2 from Ice Ring. Kind of a chain of routing that works pretty well together based on getting those Fire and Ice in Cabana. And I imagine we'll see something similar from Gymnast. Yeah, equipping that bow. He will be heading right down to Ice Ring as well, just kind of right on Claire's tail here, but he does have Dragon Roost fully cleared while Claire does not. And he will have Leaf for Angular Cave, which does make it a bit faster.
Yeah, the leaf definitely adds some help when it uses.
Mm-hmm. This is a Cub Seed, correct? Gymnast's going to be picking up his Master Sword here as soon as he gets into Ice Ring. Going to save a little bit of time on this island over Claire, thanks to that leaf. And what do we have inside Angular here? Another Triforce Shard. Oh my goodness. We've now found all of our Triforce Shards. Claire's backflipping, then remembering she needs to check Angular Peak as Gymnast does get his Master Sword inside Ice Ring. Mirror Shield is hard required in a seed without Earth Temple. Where's the fifth that Claire hasn't gotten? It is in Dragon Roost Cavern in one of the chests right outside Goma's boss door. And it looks like Claire now probably heading into Dragon Roost Cavern. She could go check flight control for her leaf, but yeah. I would be surprised if at this point she did that. She knows that Grapple was leaf locked, so she knows a decent chunk of DRC can't have it, but there are still some checks that it technically could be in.
She's definitely prepared for DRC.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And that leaf is a pretty big lead for Jim at this point.
Yeah.
He's definitely gonna have a lot of time saved in places that Claire will have lost that time. But with Fire Ice, Claire will have an easier time going backwards and will be able to fully go backwards. Goes for the wacky bomb skip or whatever, bomb boost.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah. Gets it cleanly. Does not fall into the lava there, which is always terrifying.
The wacky bomb trap.
I don't remember why it's called wacky bomb boost. It's just because it's different than the other one.
I mean, there's no official name for it, I think.
That's true. Gymnast now gonna get his Triforce Shard here. It is wacky bomb boost. All right. Claire, you know, that was a pretty cracked bomb boost. Not gonna lie, can't deny it.
Very wacky.
And there's Jim getting that Triforce Shard in Angular Cave.
Lighting up those arrow shot.
Yeah, taking that platform down. Claire making pretty quick work of it so far. It looked like 3 arrows, three broken ropes.
Oh, she's trying to do the task.
Yeah, she's trying to get the roll to get over this rock. It is possible, but it's a little tricky. Ooh, she was close there. Gymnast now going into Forsaken Fortress without bombs, but he has everything else he could want to do this dungeon. It's a wacky boost. It's where on the little lava outside of Dragon Roost Cavern, you throw a bomb into the lava and then jump over it so it blasts you to the other side. Technically still a time save. I think that is correct, Pogi.
There's a little bit. Too much.
But Gymnast using the cannons to shoot down the door in Forsaken Fortress. A lot of friendly fire strats from both these runners so far, between FF and Islet. You can throw Rang to hit the bomb? I didn't know that. That's terrifying. Ooh, a nice jump slash to get through that window from Jim there.
As expected from... Yeah, super experience with Zelda.
Mm-hmm. Claire gonna be picking up her Master Sword soon in this room. Ooh, hits the Bokoblin on the back so it falls down. Ooh, does it again. Looks like Jim. I know Jim's picked up the compass so far. I don't believe he's found the map yet, so I think he's hoping not to find it. Ooh, a third sword there from Gymnast.
Very nice sword.
Do you think this is the seed where Forbidden Woods is finally not loaded? And it looks like Phantom Ganon does in fact have the map here.
Very nice to know. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. And Claire finding her Master Sword now under the rope bridge.
Ooh, what's Gymnast?
Looks like Gymnast is setting his wind so that he can avoid fighting Phantom Ganon here. Without bombs, he doesn't have really great ways to get storage. It's possible, but not great ways to get storage to store the chest, yeah. So he's setting his wind to be able to leaf across and just avoid Phantom Ganon, who he knows has the map in Forsaken Fortress. Meanwhile, Claire making her way up to the DRC mini-boss. Gymnast has to get these leaf pumps.
Oh, very nice.
Very clean from Gymnast there. And I will say, especially in DRC, for this fight specifically, having a Master Sword is really, really nice versus the Hero Sword. She did try for the Ice Arrow Skullhammer on the Moblin. There it is. Finding the Triforce chart. Meanwhile, Gymnast about to head into Helmrock King. I want to see everyone hope for no soft locks today. Pepe Jammer. True, true. Claire opening the warp pot to come back later to fight Goma. I know she typically likes to save these chests until later in case she needs to store one and to just open them when she goes to fight Goma. Gymnast here getting that jump slash without falling down definitely scares some people. Yes, the number 2 by Jim and the 7 by Claire shows their seeding in the tournament from the qualifiers. So Jim was 2nd seed and Claire was 7th seed. Oh, and you know, I looked away, Jim got storage and jumped down so fast I didn't even notice it. Who is number 1? Woofer ZFG is the number 1 seeded runner in this tournament. All right, Claire, gonna make use of these fire arrows to make quick work of DRC backwards.
He's hoping for no soft lock.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it looks
Ooh.
pretty okay. Oh no, Jim had to jump down, unfortunately.
Yeah, very awkward spot for Helmrock to land here.
Yeah.
Helmrock
Oh,
taking
no,
off.
flying away. Come back. Come back.
Come back, bird. Ruh-roh. It's not... We're not soft-locked yet.
There he
Ooh,
is.
no soft-lock. But that was pretty spooky.
Very scary. Yeah.
Whew. Very stressful, a little bit of lucky at that point that the bird did
Still
come
out
back.
of the woods,
but-
yeah.
Yeah,
Technically.
not out of the woods yet, but
Helmet. Fight. There it is.
yeah. There's Helmrock. Claire getting that 4th Tingle statue. We still haven't found the 5th one. Why is the bird down there? Because Gymnast used a trick called storage that lets him move during the cutscene. And so during the cutscene where Helmrock flies back up, Gymnast jumps down there, and the bird follows him down. And it makes you able to eliminate basically all of the RNG from that fight. And Jim picking up that Triforce shard from Helmrock King. More cheese, for sure. And Claire finding that Knight's Crest, now confirming that the basement of Dragon Roost Cavern does have a small key. That's Crest. Gymnast now finished with 2 of our dungeons. Does he go to Forbidden Woods now? It looks like he is
Is he gonna
heading
dungeon-
straight to Forbidden
dungeon
Woods.
rush?
And yeah, it looks like he is dungeon rushing. Glitches are allowed with the exception of a couple very specific ones. Notably, barrier skip is banned, and skipping Puppet Ganon is banned. Those are 2 of the most noticeable banned glitches. There are a couple
Going
more, but
straight to the dungeon.
yeah.
Ignore it. Yeah, Overworld. Left.
Definitely makes sense.
I mean, he has everything he. So.
Yeah. And Claire getting her last piece of cheese. Now she knows that the only cheese left she has is on her bosses. Yeah, exactly, Pogi. Fairy item is also banned, but that's... we'd be far less likely to see that than barrier skip or puppet ganon skip, I think. The Holy Grail of fast dungeons, that's true. And Gymnast has definitely been rushing into them pretty fast, but
It is fast dungeons, yeah, overall.
yeah. And it's worked out for him so far because the seed gave him so many of the items he would have needed anyway. There's not much he could find to speed up the dungeons at this point.
True.
Gymnast grabbing storage here outside of this chest in the tree trunk in Forbidden Woods. Getting it pretty quickly. Opting to go for the side where the chews won't ever get to you.
It's a better spot, no?
I always go for the left side, but if you take too long, the chews...
Yeah.
Yeah, the
It's
chews kind of...
confused. Adds the pressure.
Meanwhile, Claire just knocking the armor off Goma. Oh, the big key pretty early. That's
Very nice to know.
not necessarily likely we would have skipped the big key, but now you don't even have to worry about it. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I don't think Claire normally does the grapples.
Uh-oh. Looked like I hiccuped for a second there, but everything's back for me.
I'm back.
Thank you.
Okay, just picking up DRC.
Mm-hmm.
While Jim is
Storing that
woods.
probably... Yeah, in Forbidden Woods, storing that chest probably to skip the small key. And with still no soup, picking up that guaranteed magic drop in the grass right there.
Yeah, they have to watch out for the magic in this without suit, fortunately. Especially when on a single file.
Yeah.
Not
Claire
very
now-
nice.
Will we see her head to Fire Mountain? It looks like she is going to be. Based on the equip of that bow right there.
Unfortunate.
Gymnast skipping the small key pretty cleanly there in Forbidden Woods. I imagine that Claire will, no matter what is in Fire Mountain, do flight control sub next. Because either, whether this is dead or alive, it routes pretty cleanly into each other. Meanwhile, Gymnast climbing up the tall room before the Mothula mini-boss, and that bird being a friend of Claire, knocking her up onto the ledge versus down below.
That bird, man. Birds can really wreck you.
Oh, for sure. But Claire, not a terrible climb into Fire Mountain, especially without the leaf there. Ooh, missing the jump from Claire.
Fire Mountain. He wants to go to
Oh! The keys. What did Jim store in Tree Trunk? I don't believe we know yet.
We don't know.
He has not checked yet. We know it wasn't a shard, it wasn't a bow, it wasn't a sword. This is why Claire loves FM. It wasn't note to mom. Jim now checking. Looks like it may have been nothing. Ooh, Fire Mountain dead. Claire gonna soft reset back to Dragon Roost Island here and hopefully go pick up her leaf at flight control sub. Yeah, pretty unfortunate here for Claire. Give me 1 second.
Gymnast 3 Forbidden Woods pretty clean so far.
Claire, now at flight control sub. Gonna pick up her leaf. Does start the fight by shooting one of the skulls with a fire arrow. Something a lot of people...
Make it easier.
Yeah, it's something a lot of people don't remember you can do. Oh, the Wizrobe spawning right above her. But she takes them out pretty cleanly there with her fire arrows. Okay, maybe instead of a lot of people forget, it's a lot of people don't know. Yeah, very clean flight control sub there from Claire. And there she gets her leaf. She's definitely gonna be not happy finding that one there. Gymnast, meanwhile, heading down into the basement of Forbidden Woods. Gymnast still looking for 2 of his shards, a sword and a bow. Meanwhile, Claire looking for 1 bow and 2 swords. Claire now heading to Great Fish with that leaf. Oh, Gymnast going for the boomerang strat to knock out. And he does get it, breaking the eye plant on top of the chest in here with the boomerang.
Such a difficult strat, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely it's a little precise. It's not the most
Yeah.
precise, but it's a little precise.
But it saves so much time.
It does.
The other strats.
He did also have fire arrows as a nice backup.
Mm.
Oh, and bombs there for Claire at Great Fish. Not
Ooh.
needed, but pretty convenient.
Nice. Jim doing the leaf pumping strat compared to the left.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, he doesn't
bomb.
have bombs to get out, yeah. And it is possible bomb mail might be something good, giving Claire a good chunk of time to make up here.
You're still a dungeon behind, so.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but and Hero's Charm in the Forbidden Woods Big Key chest. Looks like Jim is doing the right thing and putting it on.
Definitely doing the right thing, sure.
And unless there's something in the double Mothula room, we'll have a dead Forbidden Woods, which is so strange. I feel like we never see Forbidden Woods that dead. And Claire now gonna check Needle Rock Cave. And what does Double Mothula Chest have for us today? Is Forbidden Woods gonna be dead? The rare dead Forbidden Woods. I think Forbidden Woods had nothing in it. Wow. And Jim now gonna head in to fight Calidamos, and the bottle there on Needle Rock Cave for Claire. Time to save Grandma. It looks like Claire's gonna opt to head straight to Forsaken Fortress now. Definitely makes sense. She has it fully in logic. She will pick up her third sword in here. Meanwhile, Gymnast, a clean fight against Calidamos here, finishing up his third dungeon, but still looking for some shards, a bow, and a sword. Granny Mail gonna be Knights? That is possible. That would be a bow-locked bow in that case. And Claire going for the window jump slash, gets it. You missed the mother and child, the FF Super Swim. I'm sorry, Pogi, it's not Season 3 anymore. You want to see power bracelets on Master Sword and lights on Big Pig? That would be disgusting, but also kind of funny. I mean, it can't be that disgusting when you have these three dungeons, but... It's Season 3 in your heart. Guys, if you love it, you have to let it go. Bow-locked bow. If Grandma does have our light arrows, that would be a bow-locked bow with that bottle in Needle Rock Cave, seeing as you need fire ice arrows to get in there. And Claire picking up her third Master Sword there in Forsaken Fortress. Meanwhile, Jim doing his forced haven checks after finishing Forbidden Woods. A really convenient place to check them as they dump you out there. Jim gonna pick up this song, Earth God's Lyric, even though he does not need any songs for this seed. And Claire now knowing that she won't need to fight Phantom Ganon, I do believe. How does Claire catch up here? Claire does have Overworld done that Gymnast doesn't have, such as Needle Rock Cave, Islet, stuff like that. So if things like the bottle or the bombs are the items that they need to complete the game, that means it all depends on when does Gymnast get those checks.
Gymnast is doing very well in terms of like doing checks.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, nothing on the small island at Forest Haven.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Is Claire behind? It's kind of hard to say who's behind right now. Claire has more Overworld done than Jim. So Jim has finished all the dungeons while Claire is almost finished with her second one here.
Yeah.
But the Overworld might end up making a pretty big difference. Yeah, it is possible that we know Forbidden Woods is empty, so if Claire hits go mode before entering it, she can make up a lot of time by just barely doing anything in that dungeon. Ooh, misses the leaf pumps, Claire. All of his cheese is in dungeons already. Yeah, that's right. Gymnast has all of the cheese from the bosses already, so he's still missing Overworld cheese. Meanwhile, Claire found all of her Overworld cheese. Did Claire stay ground yet? No, she did not. She went straight from that bottle to Forsaken Fortress. I assume you mean the yellow bar next to Gymnast's name by the timer? That's Gymnast. This is a best of 3, and Gymnast won the first game. This is game 2. And if Claire wins this game, they'll have to do a game 3, which they have not scheduled yet. Meanwhile, Claire gonna fight the giant bird, Helmrock King, and Gymnast heading down to 5-star submarine after the Forest Haven checks. Makes a lot of sense. Please no soft lock. Yeah, Gymnast got close. We'll see if Claire can avoid it too. Ooh, misses that first hit on Helmrock. No jump slash for Claire. I know it. The idea of falling down there scares her.
Except for Helmrock being...
Gymnast now gonna leaf pump across the sub. Ooh, clean storage there from Claire. And
Very
Gymnast
nice.
gets the ledge grab.
Yeah, very nice. That can be very difficult to do.
Mm-hmm. And iron boots. Yeah, Gymnast's gonna soft reset those because he does not need them. Those are only needed for Wind Temple, so with no Wind Temple in logic, he doesn't have to do them. And it looks like Gymnast now heading over to Cliff Plateau.
It's a pretty late play.
It is.
But okay. Might as well do it now. Gotta do it at some point.
If a dungeon doesn't have a Triforce shard, the dungeon is entirely dead. So, only 3 dungeons in the game in these settings will have anything in them at all. And we know for sure those dungeons will have a Triforce shard on the boss. That's guaranteed in these settings. But in this case, Forbidden Woods, the only thing in Forbidden Woods that mattered was the Triforce shard on the boss. So that's why we said Forbidden Woods was dead, because there was nothing in that dungeon that they could possibly need other than the Triforce shard on the boss. And Claire taking out Helmrock pretty quickly. No soft locks there. Not even a scare. Did Jim check Orca Mail? I do believe he did, and it was a piece of heart. Ooh, Jim having some trouble with the jump slashes here. Maybe empty's better than dead. Yeah, you're probably right, Crane. That's fair. Ooh, Jim going for the kill the enemy strat. What are the chances of Orca 500 check in Attorney? 0, as that check is not in a setting that we use. Oh, and Jim finds the command melody there. I didn't know that was there.
Doesn't really need it, but
Nah.
it's there.
Claire looks like we're gonna have our first soup of the seed. Claire picking up that fairy at Mother and Child. And Wind God's Aria, Cliffplat having 2 songs there for Gymnast. Unfortunately not needing either one. Still not going to be eating a pig unless Grandma gives us power bracelets. I don't think we're going to see a pig eat from Claire here.
No big pig yet. Fortunately.
And it looks like Gymnast will go for the grapple hook skip into Bird's Peak instead of the storage method. Definitely makes sense since he's had the grapple for so long.
Yeah, definitely.
Do they both have the same 2 bows? Yes. Yes, they do. Grapple, skip, skip. Cranny be the savior? She could. She definitely could have something. Yeah, I don't think there are any settings that have Orca 500 in the normal randomizer. Or the default randomizer that we use for tournaments, rather.
Yeah, I don't think we do. Unfortunate Lager thinks it's too different.
Ooh, nothing from Grandma. Other than the soup. And a piece of heart there from Errol. We already knew that from Jim, but...
Claire going towards Bomb Island.
Jim heading towards Bomb Island, but I'm not sure how he's planning to get in. What else is left? We have seen Cabana. Cabana is where one of our bows were. Might be an L-slide clip? Oh, maybe. Oh, looks like he... Oh, Ghost Ship. That's right. That's right. I wonder if he thought he could get into Bomb Island at first. We also haven't seen Right Boulder. That's true, Artemis. I still don't think we've seen any headstone checks either. So Rat Sub and top of headstone. I wonder if Gymnast thought he could get into Bomb Island and then realized, was Pop Rent? No, it was not. And it looks like Claire's heading there right now. Ooh, misses the bomb on the boulder. Now Gymnast gonna make his way to outset. And a pair. Having Leaf seems to really be helping Jim. Yeah, Jim definitely got to save some time Claire didn't get to save by having his Leaf. And it looks like Jim now heading over to do those headstone checks that we didn't know. Could we see the double dip Hyrule Seed though? It's possible. It's definitely possible. We still don't know where our last Tingle statue is. And we haven't found Note to Mom either. Looks now like both of our runners going to be checking headstone, but different checks, different check orders, I mean. Or maybe not. Yes, in our tournament settings, treasure charts can't have anything, so they are useless items. Did anybody go to Windfall? Yes, both runners went to Windfall very early in the seed, which is pretty standard for Season 4. Gymnast and Claire now holding hands here in the Rat Sub.
He doesn't like the rats.
Exactly.
When you have like Boomerang.
Jim just has Overworld left, yes. But depending on how Claire goes, oh, there's Note to Mom, holding hands.
Holding hands.
Gymnast won the first game of this series, Bailey. But Note to Mom there. Gymnast still has shards and a sword and a bow to find, so Claire might be able to go mode Forbidden Woods, and that would make her up a lot of time right now. That Gymnast managed to save with that leaf. And now both runners going straight from the Rat Sub to check top of headstone. I couldn't quite see what that was. It was the last sword.
Sword.
Gymnast is now just one bow and 2 Triforce shards away from his go mode. Claire, similarly, just one bow away from go mode.
Oh, we're gonna get another seal with go mode. Pretty early.
Ooh, Claire heading to Forbidden Woods now. We know that her light arrows will not be in here, though. Light arrows could be at Tingle, and we don't have our last Tingle statue yet. She's gonna full clear it? Yeah, she is.
Yeah, sure.
It looks like she's opting to check Forest Haven first. This makes sense since she's only looking for one item. Oh, and that's true. Neither runner has mailed Note to Mom. Note to Mom could be our light arrows. I wonder if Claire plans to mail Note to Mom from save warping off of the small island here. And no, we don't know where the 5th Tingle statue is. Last Tingle statue on Vanilla Lights. It is possible.
It is possible.
She's gonna see
That'll
that
be
song.
already disgusting.
And Gymnast now gonna be checking Note to Mom, so we will know.
What's he gonna get? Oh, Power Break. Wow. He's definitely gonna eat the pig then, hopefully.
Oh yeah, most likely he's gonna eat the pig. Getting them on outset right there, and he has the bait bag anyway.
Yeah.
Pig with lights. Pig could have lights. Or Pig could have that Tingle statue. Will Claire do Big Pig before Forbidden Woods? It is a question, and we don't know. Oh, she's going to... She will be setting up a Super Swim down to 5-star sub here.
Looks like it. It's pretty
going for... Yeah, going for open chest storage.
Yeah. Doesn't always work out, but...
Yeah. And if you are photosensitive... Oh, never mind, she didn't grab the storage yet. But still, we will let you know. She did get that storage there. So there will be some flashing. We'll let you know when it stops.
Yep.
And she is now super swimming her way down to that submarine. Gymnast is going to be buying some bait, as he never took the time to do that earlier. Ooh, Claire. Having to recharge her swim mid-swim. Ooh, it's going to be close. Oh! She was right there. That's unfortunate. Meanwhile, Gymnast opting not to play Song of Passing, just gonna side hop with the pig across the bridge, so no pig eats from Gymnast. It's disappointing, but he did put on the hero's charm when he found it, so we can't be too mad. Didn't Jim didn't yeet race 1 either. Oh. And his light arrows.
Wow.
Light arrows on Big Pig.
Wow.
So
Pretty insane.
yeah. Pig saves the day. So now the question, so Claire did leave Forest Haven, but since we know 5-star submarine's not something she needs, she might soft reset back to Forest Haven and just do the dungeon. Yeah, there's the iron boots.
Gonna save him quick.
Nah, she just soft because she saved at for Forest Haven, I mean.
Yeah.
And Jim is going to find one of his shards here at golf. She is mailing the letter.
Mail check.
The soft reset does put her at the mailbox too. That is true. Where's the shard? So Claire has 2 shards actually that Jim doesn't have, and it's here at Gulf and then another one in Islet of Steel. And there's the power bracelets. Now, will Claire go into Forbidden Woods, or will she... Will she go throw that pig? It looks like she's going into Forbidden Woods. Oh, no.
It's the right time to go, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright.
The check density's calling to her, and unfortunately, it just happens to be the wrong play in this race. Meanwhile, Gymnast getting through Gulf pretty cleanly. And Gymnast is going to find his second to last shard here. He only has 1 more shard left, and we know where it is thanks to Claire. Yeah, Claire will end up full clearing this dungeon, I do believe. It is. She might gamble high roll. That is also... She definitely likes to do the gamba sometimes. Will Jim check Islet without bombs? It's possible, Crane, but the thing is, bombs were on Greatfish, too, and Jim also hasn't done Greatfish, so... So while he might not check Islet without bombs, he'll likely then just get bombs anyway first. He could go mode without bombs, but his last shard is technically bomb locked. Like, you know, in quotation marks. Claire was so close to that Forbidden Woods go mode. That's just a little unfortunate with how much she cleared out. Now Gymnast here in Diamond Step. Since he doesn't like to. That's true, but the thing is, even if he's not going out of logic, he will find the bombs where you would warp to sail to Islet anyway. That's the thing, Claire voiding out here as she's just looking for her light arrows. It's how, yeah, sometimes that's just how Rando is. Jim gonna find his double magic here in Diamond Step. Did anyone go in the hole at Gough Island? No, because that check isn't needed. You don't need to go into the cave at Horseshoe Island. Looks like Jim now going to be heading up to Needle Rock. He will get his bottle. How much Overworld does Jim have left, though? He has a bit. He has Needle Rock here, Great Fish. He has Islet of Steel, and then Paw Print, Fire Mountain, and Bomb Island. Those are all some Overworld that Jim still has left. The hole at Horseshoe Island has a winged Mothula and then 2 normal Mothulas. It's just a fight. I believe that's what it is. It's Mothulas for sure. Meanwhile, Jim hopping into that hole, gonna get his bottle down here. Will he save Grandma? Will he save Grandma? I think that's the question of the hour here. What isle was the last shard at? It was an Islet of Steel is where Jim's last shard is right now. Ooh, Claire going for the swag leaf strats across this room, not knocking down any of the vines. Jim getting that bottle. Does he save Grandma? All right. Now Jim heading to Tingle does not have his last Tingle statue yet. Unless we've just missed one. Where's last cheese? Jim's last cheese is on Islet of Steel, yeah. Does he have
I'm not
his
going to
last-
scare you, but we do have some issues with Kulfra. Unfortunately, they can't continue, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of the seed, but...
Oh, welcome on in. Welcome on back. I missed where Jim got his last Tingle statue, apparently.
I wasn't watching that closely, but...
It was Bird's Peak Rock? I think, I'm not 100% sure. What we do know is Jim had that last Tingle statue, and it wasn't his shard.
In the end, yeah. Yes,
Jim
hello
is
again,
about to
chat.
get-
I'm back.
Jim is about to get his bombs. The outside chest at Needle Rock? Yeah, I knew that one was there. I just don't know where it's... There's one I don't know where it was. Where are lights? Lights are on Big Pig, Elena. Jim getting his bombs. Will likely go straight down to Islet.
Yeah, most likely he will. He knows at this point that he's gonna go here and then do... If he doesn't find it here, then go, Bob Island and all that. But obviously we know he's about to hit go mode, so...
Ooh, a clean fire arrow Kali Demos there from Claire.
Let's go, Claire.
That was really nice. An RNG dependent way to kill that boss, but really good there.
It's definitely a little nerve-wracking just because there's not much you can do if you don't get the right sway, but...
It's just fully RNG on how the boss
yeah,
moves.
Definitely. Looks like Claire might be going for the Gamba, because I don't think she full cleared, so...
No, she didn't. She never... I don't think she ever mailed note to... No, she did mail note to Mom. She got her power bracelets. We just don't have them tracked right now. Has a chance if she rushes to Big Pig. That is true.
Yep, Jim just hit go mode, so...
Yeah. Jim now is in go mode. Oh, yeah, that's true. She's very likely to go to Bomb Island straight here from Forest Haven.
Yeah.
Jim now, a very early go mode from Jim, too.
Oh, this is insanely fast-paced from Jim.
Yeah, it helps that it's the 3 dungeons we got, but still, very, very quick here from Jim.
Yeah, I mean, this was near a full clear, sub 130 go mode. I mean, that's...
Oh, Claire's warping to outset. She's gonna get her lights.
Okay, we got a race then.
Yeah, Jim definitely has a big lead, but Claire getting her lights here means there is a race on our hands.
Yeah, Jim is I would say about 2.5 minutes ahead right now.
Yeah. He has a sizable lead, but it's not over until Ganon's dead.
Oh yeah, definitely.
A nice skew there from Claire as Jim's barrier goes down.
Yeah. These settings definitely are a lot quicker than Season 3. Season 3 had a lot more overworld and more dungeon. Or, I guess, less overworld, more dungeon. So, and dungeons are typically kind of long, but... Yeah, I would say Jim is favored. However, I don't think. I mean, not that Claire's any slouch either. Her high roll is insanely good too. But
Yeah. I think, Jim definitely has a sizable lead, and it'll be hard for Claire to win from this position, but
yeah,
the race is not over until Ganon is dead. When Claire has just hit go mode picking up those lights on Big Pig.
season 3 had 4 dungeons and Windfall. Is that what you mean, Jay?
Fair. Very fair. Yeah, imagine if Claire had managed to skip Hyrule. Not Hyrule, Forbidden Woods. Everyone's skipping Hyrule.
If someone could figure out how to skip Hyrule and still kill Ganon,
That would be quite the play.
be our guest to show us how to do it, because I don't know, guys. This is kind of proving to me that, Claire spent that extra minute and a half saving Grandma. This race would be a lot closer if she didn't save Grandma,
It's very true. Yeah, they hit go mode very, very close to one another.
Oh yeah, this is only about a 2-minute gap.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Jim climbing the grand staircase, not hitting Haley's comet. Ooh, but a nice double on those moblins there from the lower step. Claire has some custom items with permission of the makers of these models.
Mm-hmm. Yep, one of them is the base skin of just regular Link, and the other one is the Linka model by Big Shark Z, who's an absolutely insane model creator. He's done a ton of different ones.
Mm-hmm.
And all of them are really high quality and really good, so...
That's true. If Jim had saved Grandma, this race would be even closer than it is right now.
Okay, to be fair though, guys, Grandma doesn't die, because she actually does get a reunion with her kids at the end of the game, if you watch the ending cutscene. So technically, even if you don't save her, she still becomes happy again. I'm just saying.
Well, maybe she gets a fairy post-Ganon,
I mean, seeing your long-lost children would probably be... or grandchildren, I guess.
Maybe children too, we don't know.
Listen, she's grandma. I'm gonna assume that those two are her grandchildren, but...
That's fair. Jim now gonna
Haley.
go for a crip again.
Haley, I'm proud of you. Can we get some clappos in chat for Haley? For finally joining Console Squad?
MU gang all day. Jim gets that crip shot heading into Puppet Ganon 3 right now. Ooh, nice snipe from Jim. Misses the task shot. Ooh, a nice quick spin.
Yeah, okay, so about 2.5 minutes, according to chat.
Yeah. 2 very nice quick spins there from Jim to take down
Oh yeah.
Puppet Ganon 3.
Very, very good so far.
Claire gonna pick up some magic from these pots outside the door. Meanwhile, Jim going for the rope climb. Ends it a little early, but definitely the safe strat there. We've all jump slashed down that rope. Nice first shot there from Claire. Ooh, a nice second shot there from Claire. A nice third shot there from Claire. Easy PG-1 there from Claire. Jim going for grapple skip here. Gets it.
We got a race in our hands. I mean, Jim should win this, as long as he doesn't die on Ganon.
Yeah.
But
Jim not opting for soup, though. Will he get enough damage in there?
It's very hard to get a 1 cycle on this phase.
Not quite enough, but gets that second shot in. Goes down Claire, missing the crypt shot. Meanwhile, Ganon punching out Zelda. How rude of him.
Okay.
Ooh, gets hit. Ooh, Claire misses that crypt again.
Oh, there we go.
Zelda now awake for Gymnast.
Alright, Jim entering final phase here. And that is GG's to Jim.
GG's to Gymnast. With a time of 1:34.34. Claire here now just going to take out Puppet Ganon 3. And there goes down Puppet Ganon 3 here for Claire. Yeah, it's been a very well played whole series from both of these runners.
Oh yeah, 100%. Overall, Jim played really well. I mean, that first game, he made a couple plays that really saved him a lot of time over Claire.
Oh, for sure. And the second game, Jim getting that leaf so early really, really saved him a lot of time.
Yeah. I don't blame Claire for being leaf that late, but you know, that's just kind of how Rendo goes. Unfortunately, Spear 1 or whatever flight control platform can easily screw you over, so.
Yeah. Well, so many people want to wait for that leaf to do that submarine, so it being there is, it's just so hard to bet on that sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
And Claire now heading into Ganon. She does have double damage. Ooh.
Ooh. Barely got out of the way of that.
Backflips through that shot.
Yeah.
Or that swing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, as Cub said, unfortunately the layout kind of screws with the, it did unfortunately show, it shows the runner's times, unfortunately, but can't really do much about it right now.
Yep. And there...
But that is GG's to Claire.
GG's to Claire. A very well-played race from both of our runners today.
Both sub 137. That's insane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I do believe we are going to have the runners join us for a little bit of an interview, so as soon as I say it. Welcome on.
Hello.
Hello.
GG's, everybody.
Thank you, GG's. Oh, what a jet scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were kind of fast.
Wow.
My first question, can you believe we finally got a Forbidden Woods with no progressive items in it?
Yeah, I was like, what the heck? Where's my loot? yeah, because like,
where's my loot?
I was like, all right, I'm gonna rush Dragon Roost now that I have Grapple and Leaf and Bow. And there was stuff in Dragon Roost, I was like, okay, cool. Then I do a bunch of Overworld stuff that just makes sense routing-wise. And I get to Forbidden Woods, and there's just nothing there. And I'm like, where's my stuff? I mean, I guess I got a Tingle statue, but it didn't lead to anything, so like...
Yeah, I figured those might have ended up being in there.
Oh, is that where that... I didn't notice where that last Tingle statue was.
Yeah, it was one of the chests that I stored. I only noticed I got it after the save warp.
That makes a lot of sense.
I guess to be fair, I didn't even really... I wasn't checking Tingle statues at that point. I'm like, oh, I'll just look for lights and then I'll check them in a second.
I think we have to call out though. Jim that early flight control platform play, that was a very 5-head play right there, going that early. But
Yeah,
When it
getting that
leaves
leaf
out,
when you did. That leaf really saved you a lot of time in that seed.
Turns out,
Yeah.
Leaf's good item.
yeah, both
Who would have
seeds
thought that
cleared.
being able to fly would help?
All right.
Yeah. Both seeds clear was really late to get leaf, which feels bad, but
It happens. Where was it? The first one was like it was in hell somewhere.
it was.
I was like funneled down some sort of tube.
Oh, I remember it. It was grapple and ET leading to
Yeah.
light fire and ice
Fire
arrows
and Ice
on
on vanilla,
leaf,
On the leaf check, yeah.
and then
Yeah,
Hookshot
and
was in
then-
Fire Mountain,
Fire Mountain.
and
and
then
then Angular had-
Leaf was in Angular.
Yeah.
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 I last locationed like every single one of those spots too. It's like
Yeah.
last location, the tree
Yeah.
branch. Although admittedly at that point I knew my progression was there. I just wanted to check Cabana.
Mhm.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
But I'm like, well, I know that my grapple. Or no, because I knew where the Cabana deed was. It was on the waterfall, and I didn't actually have a way of getting it, technically. So I knew it couldn't be in there. But no. But yeah, it was like last location, top of branch, and then last location, Fire Mountain, and then last location, Angular Peak or Angular Peak. I'm like, what is this? What is this tube? I'm just running down.
Yeah, that quest for the leaf in the first game was quite the journey.
It happens.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I guess a dipping Earth Temple would have been the big brain. I know I saw it opened up pretty early. I got a bit worried, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I just let it
I made the
lie.
lucky gamble of going in and finding the grappling hook, which didn't immediately open anything up except like the one check-in paw print and the leaf location.
And the
But
tree branch, yeah.
yeah.
Oh right, Jim. Why did you go to the left side to store a chest instead of getting Tingle?
to the what site?
The
Oh,
tingle
when
chest.
you're-
Nerf Temple. Nerf
when you
Temple.
were,
Sorry, I forgot. When you were
Oh,
go mode.
I forgot that it existed.
Oh, that's fair. We were talking about that. Yeah, maybe he just forgot that it existed because it's not in Logic. But I was like,
Yeah,
Wait,
I
why is
remembered
Jim going to the
afterwards.
left side?
I was like, wait a minute, there was a better option here, wasn't there?
yeah.
Yeah, it
Instead
took
of going
the
all the way
first-
to left side.
Yeah, that first chest on left side takes forever to get to, but
Yeah. Well, it sounded, you had a bit of a cushion of time though, so it seemed like it was fine. Yeah, it was interesting. Like the only longer-ish dungeon that we got was Earth Temple with one progression in the beginning that kind of wanted you to double dip it anyways. So everything
it
else was like FF twice and some DRC
Forbidden Woods
action, some
twice.
Forbidden Woods action, yeah. It's like
yeah.
all the fastest stuff is weird. Hey, I blocked out my calendar from like until like 6 p.m. You know, 2.5 hours for each, just in case, and I had a schedule, so I
And
got a whole hour for my day now.
Oh yeah,
After
Claire.
2 quick ones.
Claire, in that second game, did you just gamble Forbidden Woods basement?
Yeah, I
I
was
had
wondering
I
that.
had an inkling that light arrows just weren't gonna be there. I don't just because of like the sort of bow locked leaf, and I don't know. I was looking at
You,
some of those overworld checks and just not feeling great about it. So
We were kind
But
of
because I was there on Forest Haven Island, I decided to pop in, pop through, and then I was just like, if it's down there, rip.
you missed the hero's charm in the basement.
I heard. I know. I was watching the finish. I'm like, oh, because Jim found the hero's charm. Wonder where that was.
All the way in the basement. The big key chest.
But yeah, luckily Jim did the right thing and put it on.
Good, good. As you should, right?
Yes.
I will say though, it was very interesting. Both seeds had a lot of memes for some reason. Like Trevor in
I
both.
won Trevor twice. I stored him up into Helmrock the first seed and went, well, I'm getting a lot of rupees. I wonder if I stored Trevor. Oh, I
Yeah, I
did
was
store
like,
Trevor.
oh boy. 500 rupees stored as we just pinging along as we roll up the Helmrock Arena.
Right, it's just like making this tinny noise the whole time.
Could have bought a telescope in that seed, but no one did.
Oh, really?
Sure. Where was
Yeah,
the
telescope was an expensive bit all.
Expensive.
Oh.
I never. By the time I think to look, the letter's gone. I'm like, oh, I could have
Exactly.
looked. Oh, never mind. Because I usually that's the moment that I take to like mark. Okay, I've got the letter, and I've done. I'm so like looking at my tracker while that's happening, and I look back and the letter's out of the way. If you hold down on the control stick, it automatically goes through the letter, Haley. You don't have to like mash A, you just hold down on the control.
Your extra crystal does bring up a good point, though. Both of you did cheat golf today, so unfortunately, both are going to be disqualified. Desecrated the gentleman's game of golf.
Hey,
Oh,
the
no.
first time, actually no, both times, I don't think I had the leaf when I did it, so I didn't even have clubs to play. That's not my fault.
Hey, I didn't cheat the third hole. Only the first two.
I guess you at least had a score. I guess that's.
Exactly.
Yeah, I didn't shoot the first one, just the second two.
You both. It's amazing. You both finished 3 par 1 holes, but with a final score of 1.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I
technically,
used 2 leaf pumps.
Third hole is par 2.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
I mean, unless you pick up the golf ball and put it in.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you count the first seed where I fell off like twice, then I don't know if that's a par anymore.
That's true, I guess. Yeah.
Does it count as a stroke if you roll into the vine and get freaking launched into the water?
I think that's a mulligan.
Is that a mulligan?
Yeah.
It's a
I have
water
no
hazard.
idea at this
Yeah,
point.
then
I
you have to retry the whole course over again.
yeah. Just reset.
Unfortunate. But yeah, this is fun. I tried, but can't best the gymnast, I guess. It was funny when we loaded into the first race time room. I was like 1 race time buck ahead. Not anymore, but hey, yeah, I took it while I could.
Oh yeah, I joked that because Claire had more race time points than I did for Wind Waker Randomizer, I was actually the underdog.
That's true. So I guess I owe you that run buck.
Yeah, pay up.
I'll make sure to forward that along now. We can switch ranks.
Everyone does love a good underdog story.
Yeah, no. Are there any other races today? I don't remember.
Maybe a challenge cup.
There's one at
There might
9
be a-
p.m.
Challenge cup, maybe.
No, there is the Circle versus Neef at 9
Ooh.
p.m. Eastern tonight.
Oh.
The losers bracket round 1 match.
Pog.
Pretty exciting.
The Wind Waker
Alright,
takeover of ZSR.
Pretty much.
Oh, we have 3 options. Either you guys find more questions, or I leave you guys a little bit more of an awkward silence, or do I close the stream? You guys choose.
I guess we can talk. So, Jim, you are going on to face the winner of Elijah and Jennifer. And Claire, I don't think we know who you're playing yet. No, we don't.
Yeah, I think Claire goes on to face the winner of Kolfra versus Scythiel.
What? I don't want to go against
Is
Claire.
that right? No, that's not right.
I thought that was.
Tuba and Linkus have to play. The winner
Oh,
of that
right.
game plays against
see.
Jennifer.
And then
The
that
winner
winner.
of that
goes-
game plays me.
Oh, I just don't know the
I
bracket
get to
at
have
all.
some time off. I get to kick back.
Yeah,
My next deadline's not until July 11th. Oof,
that's like 3
Ooh.
weeks from now or something. It's...
Oh, damn.
that's crazy. Time to practice up, study the VODs, etc., etc.
Learn to dip Earth Temple early.
Yeah.
That's a hard lesson to try and learn.
Figure it out.
Especially when you don't have Leaf, just Command Melody. It does not look very promising.
Let's go, man.
at all.
I mean, to be fair, I ended up dipping it without the leaf, so.
You did luckily have
Would've
Mirror
been the
Shield
same.
this time.
Yes, thankfully I did have Mirror Shield going into Earth Temple this time. That did end up helping things. Instead of being like instead of like the last race where I was like, nah, I don't need Mirror Shield. That's not necessary. And I mean, I guess it wasn't, but it would have been significantly faster had I had it.
True.
Yeah, but I think that's about all that we have here, so I think we're ready to head on out.
All right. That sounds like my call for being ready to head out. All right, everybody. Well, first of all, GG's to Jim and Claire. That was amazing. Claire, thank you for hitting Bomb Island today. I'm really happy that you did because you got your light arrows. Well, at least I'm pretty sure you didn't check Bomb Island, right?
Not that last seed, no. I don't think did either one of us.
I tried to make the smart decision of checking it without bombs or power bracelets, and then realized my mistake. But
Oh, that's right. I did mean to ask
that's
you
what
that.
happened.
When you, because you hook shot it up there and then you just left.
yeah, I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't work. But
That's
thankfully,
what
Ghost Ship
happened.
was in the quadrant, so it wasn't a total loss.
Yeah, we were kind of thinking, oh, he's coming for Ghost Ship, but why did he get onto the island? Oh, now he's getting Ghost Ship. Okay.
Yeah, maybe he just melded rock and said, yeah, this is death. I don't know, like it was a pretty weird moment.
Something about this doesn't feel right. I'll come back later.
It was more like,
I don't know,
oops,
it was
wait, I
always
can't
whenever
do
I
this
spawn
now.
At, yeah, whenever you spawn at Bomb Island, I'm always like, oh, I want to get the sub now, and then maybe we just don't come back and hope.
Oh yeah, that
No,
was
the
another
sub have anything
interesting...
either.
Yeah, it had Din's Pearl. That was another interesting thing about the second seed, is that we opened, or at least I opened Tower of the Gods in like 7 minutes.
Oh, I had it open really quick too. I felt like.
Yeah,
I
all
had
the
that
pearls
moment.
were.
I'm like, wait, no, Tower of the Gods. Oh yeah, it's not in logic. Yeah, never mind. What am I?
Yeah, it was sub 10 minutes, and both runners had all 3 pearls, and we were like, huh. Well,
I could open up Narrows, and I'm like, all right, Narrow. Wait, I don't need this. Poor Din's Pearl. I reset it. The first race. In the Ghost Ship.
feels bad.
Although there's always that moment with one of the pearls where you're like, I don't need this, right? Right? Okay, reset. Like second guess yourself. Same with some of the songs. Like I had everything but not Earth God's lyric. Although I guess we didn't need songs for that last seed either. So I saw the little Wind Waker thing on the tree branch and like, well, that's Earth God's lyric, but see ya.
Nope.
Yeah. So we didn't end with that one.
All right, everyone, are we ready?
I think so.
Beautiful. All right, that's the case. Well, thank you once again. GG's to both of you. Great races. I was really freaking hyped on that last one. Just a few thank yous. Because I am not sure if we got the chance to thank Dithiel and Snacks for commentating the past race, as well as thank you so much, Snacks, for covering up for Kolfra. Thank you as well to Kolfra, who unfortunately had to leave, and Qual, of course, for helping out on commentating this last race. Huge thanks to Crystal and Crane, who were tracking this race. I want to check who was tracking the past one, because I honestly did not check. It was actually Crystal and Haley. So thank you also to Haley for being on standby this whole race as well. And thank you, Crystal, for shouting out everybody. You should just shout yourself up too. There we go. All right, so we are about to wrap up. Just a little quick view of the CSR schedule. We, as said, had the Wind Waker Randomizer take over this whole, basically the whole week. And today we have another race between Sir Cope and Neve, which is the first round of the lower bracket at 9 p.m. We also have another one for the lower bracket, CS versus Artemis, at 9 a.m. tomorrow. A tentative Challenge Cup race also tomorrow. Holy crap, there's a lot of Wind Waker. What the hell? Between Mob of Justice and Iriquillo. Another one with Cithiel and Kolfra. Also tomorrow, damn, it's packed. But there's a Link to the Past if you get tired of Wind Waker, which is very unlikely because Wind Waker, right? Alright, so once again, thank you to everybody for hanging out in the CSR chat today. This is the first restream I get into for a while, so I'm glad that nothing broke. I'm also sure that nothing broke because Cubs set everything up for me before. So thank you as well to Cubs and Artemis, who was gonna actually take this, and they were like, "Oh, you want to have it? Get it. All right." So I just took it. Thank you very much once again. If there's nothing else to say, we're gonna go hop off for a raid. Set you off over there. A bit more Wind Waker. Thank you once again, and we'll see you in a couple of hours. Actually, it's not that far ahead. Damn. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.